Good morning, everyone. My name is Pawan, and I would like to welcome all of you on behalf of Sahaja Yoga Meditation. Our session is going to be about 45 minutes, and I'll walk you through the introduction of Sahaja Yoga Meditation. We'll have a question answer session at the end. So let's get started without any further delays. So, Sahaja Yoga. Let me first explain what this word Sahaja Yoga means. The word has roots in an ancient Eastern language called Sanskrit, and it is a combination of two words. The first word, Sahaj, it means something that is born with you, something that is natural, and something that happens spontaneously. Yoga often is related to physical exercises or postures for improving your physical health. However, the true meaning of yoga is union. And the question would be union of which with whom? So, yoga means union of your being with the all pervading power or the cosmic energy or your own creator. So, Sahaja Yoga, when we combine, it would mean it's everyone's natural ability to spontaneously unite our own being with our own creator. So, Sahaja Yoga meditation achieves this by a process called Kundalini awakening. And we are going to talk in details about what this Kundalini energy, which is motherly energy that is present in all of us, and how to awaken this energy within us, which helps us achieve a thoughtless meditative state very easily. So we're going to go through two parts or three. First one, we're going to give a little bit introduction around meditation, our subtle system, and how Sahaj Yoga can benefit. And then there is a practical part of this presentation where we are going to go through a self-realization exercise where we are going to awaken our inner energy, we call it Kundalini energy. And then we're going to go into a guided meditation where we'll experience the thoughtless state. And then last, we'll leave some time for question answer and supply you more information about the how to proceed further with the Sahaja Yoga meditation. So let's first start with why one should meditate. So, as per psychology or as per the studies of human behavior, and also it is mentioned in many different scriptures, spiritual literatures and scriptures, that there are some or six enemies of human personalities. And they are like anger, your lust, your inclination towards greed, jealousy, or your attachment with this material world. Or sometimes we take petty pride in very small stuff called vanity. These enemies, they often impact our personal growth. And when Buddha was asked, like after meditation, what have he gained from meditation? So he replied, nothing, because this question is very mind centric or brain centric, where we try to measure everything by the gain or by the success or by profit or loss that we see. However, his answer was very amusing, and he said nothing he gained, but however, he overcame all of his enemies. That means like he conquered the anger, he conquered anxiety, depression, and all of this, and that helped us him being a better human being, if you would say. Second, you would also see, like, why would one meditate? So this is a an example of a classroom setting, and all four pictures mean different things here. Often you will notice that we have a tendency to either live in the past, where we are celebrating our past glories, or we are repenting that what if this did not happen. However, it is not in our control to change the past. Or we are always in the future. We are always planning about future. We are worried about our future, or we are imagining various different things. That means we are in the past or we are in the future. We are never in the present moment. And present moment is the reality. We'll see in the next slides. Another aspect we see in our personality is we often feel drained. We often feel we are lethargic. We don't have energy. We don't have any enthusiasm, or we don't have the energy to put our attention at the right place. Sometimes, even if we have all the energy and all, our attention is not at the right place. We are busy talking, we are busy making fun and all, and we are losing the focus on the right thing. So it is all about combination of things that if you could put a little bit control on it, then you will experience a better life. And it is to take you out of your past, take you out from your future, and put yourself into the present moment, because that is the only reality that exists if you think a little bit hard on it. And to purify your attention so that you can put your attention on the right thing, that's why one would meditate. And how to achieve that is the whole theme of this particular session. So let's see how Sahaj Yoga can help. So we're going to talk a little bit more about self-realization, which is at the core of the Sahaj Yoga. But once you achieve your self-realization and you achieve this Kundalini inner energy awakening within you, Sahaj Yoga will add a new dimension in your human awareness. What we mean by that is you're in meditation, you're going to go above your mind, where your mind will stop, and your thoughts will stop, but you will be aware of everything around you. And Sahaj Yoga is very scientific in the sense that uh, once you are in meditation, you can verify that there is something different in you by feeling cool or hot sensation on top of your head or on your palm. And at the same time, Sahaj Yoga allows you to know your subtle system, the way your body is governed by the nervous system within us. And once you know your subtle system, you actually can self diagnose it. And once you self diagnose it, then you can improve it as well. Overall, meditation has been proven to provide you a better physical health and at the same time a better mental health also. And when all of these things are combined, then you overcome your stress and you can truly experience the peace and joy. Last but not the least, Sahaj Yoga does not require any material or any tools to meditate. It can be done by anybody, anywhere, and anytime. And on top of that, Sahaj Yoga is always free and it will always remain free, because that is the vision of our founder, that spirituality cannot be sold. So let me tell you a little bit about the founder of Sahaj Yoga. This is the picture of our guru, and respectfully and lovingly, we call her Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. Shri Mataji is often given a title to elderly and respectful masters or gurus who are in the motherly form. So she's our founder, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. She was born in India in 1923, and she studied medicine and psychology. And later she was married to a foreign diplomat from India. And along with him, she traveled around the world. And in 1970, she developed this technique called Sahaja Yoga Meditation, which enables people to find their true self. And for her work around the world, which is like about 100 plus countries and millions of people are practicing it, she was nominated multiple times for Nobel Peace Prize. And her biggest work and vision has been around the point that there is one Almighty God, and humans on this planet are one single family. So her vision has been about around that. And that's what she preached around the world. And there are many, many followers that are there. And one of the important quote or very fundamental thing that Sri Mataji said was, one can only know the true meaning of himself or herself only and when it is he or she is connected with the power that created. So we'll know a little bit more about this. And rather than knowing, you will experience this in your meditation. It is hard to put these things in word, but it's an experience. And Sahaja Yoga, as I said, it's scientific. It is verifiable. It is an experience. And then one can easily verify that it is making a difference before the meditation or after the meditation. So let me go a little bit into the theory aspect of Sahaja Yoga. And on the right, the picture is a very simplified representation of one's subtle system or one's nervous system that is present in our body. Uh, and it is a biology, it is a part of our anatomy. And if you looking at this picture, you should look at it as if you are sitting in front of a mirror. So right would become your left and left would become a right. It's just simple physics there. So our subtle system consists of 3 energy channels, and what each 3 of these channels do, we will go into the details. It has 7 energy centers, or if you have studied a little bit of spiritual literature, the term that is used is chakras. Chakras means wheels or the energy center, and it's a word that has a roots in Sanskrit. But for our discussion, we are going to keep calling it as energy centers, or we may often use the term chakras. But there are 7 energy centers that are located on the spinal column of our body. And these energy centers, you can think of them as concentration of nerves carrying the different aspects of energy, and they control different parts of our physical body. And at the same time, these energy centers, they encode within themselves some spiritual qualities that we can manifest in our personalities once we get into the meditation. And then there is an important element within our subtle system, is one motherly Kundalini energy that we talked in the very beginning. This energy is present in all of us. We are all born with it, and it remains in the dormant state. And with Sri Mataji's technique, we are going to awaken this inner energy within us, and we are going to experience the benefits of Sahaja Yoga. So let's talk about each one of them in slight details. So these 3 energy channels, you can think of them, they carry 3 different forms of energy. Like we know in the physics, like there is one energy, but it takes different form to perform different functions. For example, fire also gives you a ability to keep you warm, but at the same time, it can be used to cook food. At the same time, the radiations have different effects coming from the sun. At the same way, there is a single energy that is running in all of our bodies to keep us alive, but it manifests in different form or different aspects to perform different types of function within our body. So there are these 3 main energy channels, and one of them we call it as left channel, which is depicted as a blue channel in this picture. And the energy that is flowing in this channel governs our past. This is the energy that also manifests in us our emotional qualities, or our emotions come from this particular energy. Our desires within our left channel also are come by this particular energy running in this channel. From a biological aspect, this energy controls the left sympathetic nervous system in our body. Anything that we desire, that comes from it, but at the same time, whatever we learn becomes a past or becomes a memory within us, is also due to the functioning of this energy in this channel. On the right channel, which is shown as yellow color, the energy that flows in this channel helps us perform actions. So anything that we do, we drive, we cook, or anything that is requires some action, we are consuming energy from the right channel. But at the same time, the energy in this channel is pushes us into the future, our future planning, anything that we strategize, everything comes from energy that we use from our right channel. And at the same time, this is the energy that puts us into the future. So remember that picture that we had from the classroom? The person who is imagining about the future is actually on the right side. He's using the energy from the right channel. The person who is always thinking about the past is actually in the left channel. So there is nothing wrong with that one. We need both of these energy to perform day-to-day function. We need desires so that we can perform some action to fulfill our desires. The problem arises when we are too much dwelling in the past, or we are too much desire oriented, or our desires becomes impure or excessive desires. Then you run into things called depression. At the same time, when you are overactive, you are always thinking about future, you are always worried about it. That means you are overly using your right channel, and as a result you become workaholic and stress comes into your life. There is a central channel, which is the energy channel in the shown in the center as white, and this is biologically referred as parasympathetic nervous system, and this governs all the involuntary actions that happen within our body. For example, we are breathing, we are not doing anything to breathe, or we are not doing any action to help our heart beat. It is happening by itself. So that all of that functioning that is autonomous is happening because of the energy running in this center. And at the same time, as we said, left is past, right is future. This is the moment of present. Your current moment is in the central channel. And as we also said, past and future does not exist. Past is gone and we cannot correct it. The only reality is present moment. And majority of the people, they never live in the present moment. And this is because you are always constantly consuming energy from left and right channel and do not have any balance. Let's talk a little bit about the 7 energy centers. So these energy centers, they are on our spinal column. And if you see the very first one at the bottom is the first energy center, which actually governs our reproductive system. The sexuality of our being comes from this energy center, and it controls like prostate and uterus in our body. Uh, uh, and at the same time, these are all the physical part of this energy center, where if it is functioning well, then you will have all of these organs will work at their best. But at the same time, it encodes and some spiritual quality which brings within us the childlike innocence. When you have a childlike innocence, you basically see the life without any biases. And then you can see the reality, because often we cannot see the reality because we are covered by our experiences. So once you are innocent, then everything becomes crystal clear to you and you are transparent. It also brings within us the innate wisdom that comes just by the fact that we are human. The wisdom comes because of that. And that wisdom is actually manifested in you because of this energy center. So similarly, there are these different energy centers on our spinal column, and each one controls different parts of our bodies. And at the same time, it blesses you, or you can say it grants you different qualities that if you unlock these energy centers will start manifesting in you. For example, second energy center, once it is working at its full potential within you, and you can tap into this spiritual quality, you will see very creative side of your being. You will see that you have excellent problem solving skills. Suddenly you become more creative in terms of music writing and things like that. And at the same time, once this energy center is awakened, you will see your attention, your focus is extremely sharp, and it gives multiple benefits to you. So as you go into the meditation, or as you go through the Sahaja Yoga process, your these energy centers become awakened within you, or you can say that they start functioning at the top of their potential, and you will slowly see a better physical health because your physical organs will work better. but at the same time you will be benefiting from all these spiritual qualities that will start manifesting in your personality. And as a result, you will achieve a better physical health and at the same time mental health also. And how do we achieve that is by awakening this motherly energy that is personal to you. Each one of is born with us, and this has a motherly qualities. It knows us. It actually wants us to be happy, and we can achieve this by using Srimataji's technique, where we awaken this inner energy within us. And once this energy is awakened, it actually energizes or nourishes each of the energy centers and gives us a better physical health. And at the same time, it starts unlocking the spiritual qualities of each chakra that we just talked about. So that is the detail about our subtle system. And we are going to go into a practical aspect of Sahaj Yoga now, where we will awaken this energy, which will calm our left and right channels and bring us into the balance, means that will bring us into the central channel. And that will be the reality. That will be also the present moment. So let's go into that. So there are multiple self-realization steps. And as I mentioned before, self-realization is the process or a technique developed by Srimataji Nirmala Devi, where we are going to awaken our inner energy called Kundalini energy. And how we do that, I'll describe you in these simple steps. And at the end, there will be a video that we will play, which will be about 9 minutes, and it will guide you through the self-realization process. So we're going to first sit down comfortably on on the ground, or if you are sitting in the chair, it's perfectly fine. This is called lotus pose in yoga's sense. You sit down on the floor like this, cross your legs, or if you're in the chair, just put your both the feet apart, touching the ground, and you will put your left hand in your lap, palms open, and you can spread your fingers. And then you're going to use your right hand on the left side of your body. And what we are doing is basically we are tapping into our desire energy. That's why we are putting our right hand on the left channel or left side of our body. So first you will put your right palm on your heart, and the video will tell you an affirmation. And what we need to do is repeat that affirmation in our heart. Then we're going to put our right hand below our heart, and there will be another affirmation, and then we're going to repeat that in our heart. Then you're going to put your right palm below your waist, where you tie the belt, around that area. Then you're going to bring it back below your heart. Bring the hand again on your heart. Then you're going to put your right hand, which you will wrap around your neck, on the left shoulder, and you're going to hold or touch your back of your neck with your fingers. And you could turn your head towards right, just so that it is easy to grasp your left shoulder and back of your neck with your right hand. And then there will be an affirmation. Then you're going to put your right hand on your forehead, and you're going to bow down a little bit and take the affirmation. Then your right hand will go behind your head, where the women have ponytail, and you're going to hold that hand, your head on that part, and then allow your head to rest on the hand and look towards the ceiling and take the affirmation. And then finally, this is the most important step. We are going to use the center of our palm, and we are going to press on the top of our head with the center of our palm. This is the area which is in biological term called fontanel bone. And this was the area which was soft when we were babies. And we are going to massage that area of our head with the center of our palm, pressing gently on it and rotating it clockwise. And we will take the affirmation. Keep your fingers are stretched out, and then massage that area with the center of your palm. I'm going to recap this. It looks too many steps, but video is going to tell you where to place the hand as well. But you're going to put your left hand in your lap, and right hand is what is going to move on your left side of your body. Start with the heart, below your waist, bring it back below your heart, on your heart again, and then you're going to wrap your right hand around your left shoulder and back of your neck. Move the head towards right, then forehead, then back of the head, and then top of the head. And once we are done, we're going to bring our both the hands in our lap, and we are going to meditate for some time. Okay. So let's go into the practical aspect of this session. And as we said, we have to be in the present moment. So come out of the past and don't worry about what is going to happen after this session or during this session. Just be in the present moment, because that's the reality. And bring in the pure desire within yourself that we want to experience this meditative state, which is blissful and gets us into a thoughtless state today. So let's settle down. Close your eyes, both the hands in your lap. And if you're in the chair, make sure your both the feet are touching the Mother Earth, the ground. Now I want to do one exercise. We call it pre-check. Because I talked so much, your brain becomes a lot active. So let's calm down and soothe it down by taking few breath. And when we are going to inhale, we are going to hold the breath for some time. And slowly we are going to exhale it. And then again, we will not breathe for some time. And then breathe in, hold the breathe, exhale. And after some time, breathe in again. Repeat this cycle several times. You will notice that when you are not breathing, you cannot think, because biologically, your brain needs oxygen to think. But when you are not giving it oxygen, you will not be able to think. So let's repeat this few times. Now let's place our attention on our palms, which are in our lap. Let's put our entire attention or focus on our left palm first. Move your focus from one finger to other. And make a note of what do you feel in your fingers. Put your attention and focus on the center of your palm, left palm. Now let's move our attention on the right hand. And feel the sensation of each of your finger. Put your attention on the center of your palm on the right hand. Now at the same time, we are going to put our attention on our both the palms, center of your palms. Allow your attention to flow in your hands up to the shoulders, as if like blood is flowing upward in your hands. Then concentrate it on your heart. From the heart, let's see if we can place our attention on the top of our head. If not, we'll just keep our attention on our palms and be ready for the video to start and take the affirmations. You can keep your eyes closed and just listen to the video. Let's have that pure desire within us that we want to experience the new dimension in our awareness.
Keep your eyes closed. First of all, please put your right hand on your heart. All the time the left hand is towards me. Now, here you have to say, in your heart, with all sincerity, Mother, am I the spirit? Ask the question 3 times in your heart. This is a very fundamental question. Now bring the right hand on to the left hand side of your stomach, in the upper part. Here press it. Now this is the center of your mastery, your guidance, your Guru Tattva as they say. So ask a question, Mother, am I my own master? This is a question to be asked 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, bring your right hand down below, in the lower part of the abdomen. Now, this is the center from which all the divine work is done. All the pure work is done. So to ask 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times you just ask. As a result of this asking, the Kundalini starts getting awakened. Now to help the Kundalini rise, you have to cooperate with her. So please put your right hand on the left hand side in the upper part of your abdomen and press it on the stomach. Now here you have to say with full confidence, to help the Kundalini to rise, Mother, I am my own master. This you have to say 10 times. These are the 10 commandments which you have to say. That, Mother, I am my own master. Now, 10 times with full confidence. Now, please raise your right hand to your heart. Now, here you have to say, again with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This is the truth. You are the Spirit. But you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This you have to say 12 times. Now one has to know that God Almighty is the ocean of love. But above all, He is the ocean of forgiveness. So He forgives. Whatever wrong you do, He forgives. So don't feel guilty and put your right hand across on the left hand side in the corner which is made by your neck and your shoulder. Now here you have to say again with full confidence 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty. Please say it. Mother, I am not guilty. 16 times. I am not guilty at all. Please say it. Please say it. Very hot. Now raise your hand across on your forehead. And it's a very important center. Here you have to say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Please say it from your heart. How many times is not the point. Mother, I forgive everyone. Now some would say that it's very difficult to forgive. But it's a myth that we do not forgive or we forgive. We do not do anything in both the cases. But if we don't forgive, then we play into wrong hands. So please say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now please take your hand on the back agya, the same center, on the back side of your head and allow your head to rest on it and push it back a little bit. Now here, you have to say, for your satisfaction, because you always feel guilty, that, "Oh Divine, if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me." Please forgive me. From your heart. Stretch your hand fully and put your center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a very soft bone in your childhood. Press it hard. Press hard your scalp. Now you have to move it 7 times, saying one thing, which you have to ask for. Mother, please give us my self-realization, because I cannot force on you. So you have to ask for it. 7 times, press it hard and move it 7 times, very hard. Slowly, saying that.
When I first saw this product, I thought it looked kind of crazy.
Slowly open our eyes. Let's look at our Guru Shri Mataji's photograph. And while looking at the photograph, let's put our attention with open eyes on both of our palms. Let's put our focus on each of our fingers. And again, slowly bring your attention on your heart. On top of your head where you are massaging the fontanelle bone. Let's do this exercise. And as we said, Sahaja Yoga is verifiable. We're going to put our left hand in our lap, use our right hand. And with you can close your eyes if that helps. Move your hand above your head few inches and move it up and down, and then see if you can feel anything between your head and the hand. Is there any hot, cool breeze or energy that you can feel? Repeat the same with other hand, right hand in the lap and left hand, move it above your head. Bring the hand back in the lap. So what we did today is we awakened our own motherly Kundalini energy. And we awakened it without using any activity. We just did it based on our pure desire. We used the energy from our desire channel. And you can think of it as a natural living process, but that's what Sahaja Yoga is about. It's natural ability to connect with the Almighty. Just like a natural process or living process, we need to take care of it. Just like you plant a seed in the soil, you water it every day for it to become a beautiful plant. Same way we awaken this energy. And in order to benefit from all of our energy centers and achieve a better physical and mental health, we need to meditate every day, morning and evening, 5 to 10 minutes. To facilitate that, we offer online meditation sessions. They are all free, and you can join them the same way you joined this session. And here's the link for the Zoom meeting. They are run Sunday to Thursday, 9:30 p.m. PST. And I know it's a challenging time, and once the life returns to normal, I would like to invite you to attend some local Sahaja Yoga center where you can attend sessions in person and meditate with larger collective. And as Shri Mataji says, meditation is not a verb. It's not an action. It's a state. So this is going to be an ongoing journey where people need to meditate every time they get a chance to cleanse their subtle system, improve their energy centers, and benefit from this energy that is flowing in all of us. And this journey is long, but beautiful and eternal. So with that, we conclude today's session. We can have questions and answers now. At the same time, if you would like to know a little bit more about our sessions and different resources to get you further, please post your email address in the chat window to me, and I will send you what you should do in the coming week so that your growth can be faster. I can only do it through an email. So if you have an email, then please post it in the chat window and I'll use it to share all this material that you can use it to further grow into Sahaja Yoga. So you can unmute and let me know, share your experience.